We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down on the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. Cauley Stein gets it in the left corner. Green buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
George against the former Cougar. Strong finisher, Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads one. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Curry. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. George to Leonard. Rises for the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry into the front court. Down by 1. Has a chance. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Curry. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Paul George. It's Curry controlling the offense. Deep left corner. Thompson buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Steph Curry, 3 for 4. Good start.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To Thompson. And counted at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. George to Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Steph Curry looking good, 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Trying to cash in. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 5 for 6.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Curry. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the...
It's good at the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 5. To Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Leonard, great defense, forcing the miss.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard takes aim at Steph Curry. Knocked loose. Paul George. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Leonard. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry with the basketball. Up by 6. To Thompson. Curry. Montrezl Harrell tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
George, defended by Steph Curry. Count the basket inside. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Curry to bring it up. They lead it. 4-point game. Cauley-Stein to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Around the perimeter to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry with the ball. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
No good, and no foul.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Thompson to Green. Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Yes, Klay Thompson. 4 out of 7.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 20.
Steph Curry against George. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Green. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Cauley Stein. Gets it in the right corner. To Leonard. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Steph lets loose. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
George, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Throws it down at the buzzer. Just got it over the rim in time. And that's how the first half comes to an end. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Patrick Beverley swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
2-point shot for Curry. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Defense making the ball carrier work. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Patrick Beverley, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Thompson. Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Beyond the arc for three. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Cauley Stein to Shaun Livingston. Over to the right side. The drive. Right to the basket. Curry. To Thompson. From long range, few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup with Draymond Green. To George, 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Oh, emphatic slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Nice pass to get things going. Big finish at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Draymond Green, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. To Thompson. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. Strong finish for Paul George.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. And it's Green, 4-2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Clippers have got it. Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Entering the game,
To Curry.
Los Angeles, number 23.
For three, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry has it. Probing the defense. Kicks it around the perimeter to Alec Burks. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. It'll stay Clipper basketball. George They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll try to hammer out a play to wrap up the quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Long key from three-quarters court. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Russell to Thompson.
Knock it down, baby. I got rebound. Shoot it!
To Russell. Thompson. And he knocks it down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Ah, rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Alec Burks. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Russell. Has a look. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
JaMychal Green, snatching it out of the air. Green.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Alec Burks with the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Williams across the timeline. The deficit now up to 13. Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
State Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry. Stepping in for LA, number 13.
George.
Jonas Jerebko, that's
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3, off the mark. Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. George, against the native of Sweden, slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Curry. Thompson. Goes to the right side. Thompson. And the Clippers with the rebound. George. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
New blood coming in for both sides. George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Leonard. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Possession lies with Golden State. Surveys the floor. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry into the front court. Up 5. To shoot for Golden State. Curry. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Steph Curry sends it away. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA.